everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Quest. The Quest? Yes, The Quest. The Quest is simply the rebroadcast of the Mziaif International Christian Film Festival. I tell us for the past 3 years, it's been back-to-back glorious. It's been great. It's been superb. It's been excellent. It's been amazing. What other words do we have to quantify what the Lord has been doing with the Mziaif ICF? This is a global event, and it's been wonderful so far. So this episode is just to take us back the memory lane of how glorious it has been. And not only that, it is also to prep us, to prepare us for what is going to come. Yes, at this year's 4th Mount Zion Institute Alumni International Fellowship International Christian Film Festival, taking place from October 15 to 19, 2024. I'm not going to go through all the details, but right now, I just want you to sit back, relax, and let's just go down the memory lane, even as we watch the previous events and those wonderful things. I cannot begin. Is it the movie premieres? Is it the awards? Is it the impact messages or workshops? So many great, fantastic things that have taken place in the Mziaif ICF. Don't go away.
Good afternoon, here from the Netherlands. Thank you for having me. I think it's such a nice thing that we are together as Christians from all over the world that make Christian movies. I understood there are people online from 68 different countries. What a blessing that in so many countries people are thinking about what can we do with our faith-based movies. My prayer is that this festival will be a blessing for us all, that we will have new learnings, that we will have new energy, and that God will lead us through different ways of getting our movie out there. Because that's what I like to talk with you about today. And especially having your movie out there online. So the subject of this seminar will be the digital distribution of kingdom filmmakers. So how are you going to bring your movie out there in a digital way? My name is Michiel Kopier. I'm 27 years old. I'm married with a beautiful wife for 4 years now. We have a little son, he is almost 2. And I'm working for an SVOD faith-based platform. It's called New Faith Network. I'm in media now for 9 years. I first worked for a broadcaster, but for the last 6 years I'm working as a platform manager for New Faith Network. First, I want to tell you a little bit about digital streaming. Because I think you can divide digital streaming into 3 different categories. The first one is default. Default is that people pay for your movie to watch it once or twice or just for 24 hours. I think this is really powerful, and the big upside is that there is coming quite some income from one customer that is watching your movie. There is a big downside. It's quite hard to convince a customer to pay for your movie directly. Of course, you can try it with a good trailer, good artwork, but it is quite hard, and I think this window is mostly suitable for high-value movies. And that's what I mean with movies that had a cinema window, that had a cast that people can recognize. However, for a movie maker that made a movie that's mostly suitable for online or for a broadcaster, it's quite hard to have your movie on a default channel. I only know one faith-based default channel, that's Christian Cinema. that's based in the US. I know you can try to have your movie on there, you can submit your movie, but I think it's really hard to really get money out of it. But please try to have your movie on there. Then the next thing is SVOD. I think you can call it the Netflix model. People are paying a certain amount of money each month and they can watch whatever they want on the platform whenever they want. There are quite some faith-based SVOD channels popping up. I'm working for one, that's New Faith Network. I know in the US there is a big one, that's PureFlix. There are a lot of small ones in the US as well. I think this can be the future of having your faith-based movie out there online. But you cannot gamble on one service because the fees an SVOD channel can pay you are not that high. The reason for this is they need a lot of content to keep their customers on their service. That's of course the game they are playing. I'm playing with New Faith Network. We need to make sure people do not unsubscribe at the end of the month because then we lose our income. So for that reason we need a lot of content and for that reason the fees are not that high. However, if you have your movie on a lot of different SVOD platforms, perhaps also on a default channel, in that way together you can get quite something. So I don't think you need to gamble on just one platform. You need to make sure your movie is out there on more different platforms. Then the third option for digital distribution is AVOD. AVOD is with advertisements. There are quite some big players out there. The most important one and the most famous one of course is YouTube. You also have Tubi, you have Roku. Those platforms are free to watch for everyone. The only thing that they ask from a customer is watching the advertisements in front or during the movie. Those platforms are most of the time quite easy to get your movie on. However, I think when your movie is on an AVOD channel, it's quite hard to get it out there on an SVOD channel anymore. Because for an SVOD channel, it's quite important that the content that's on there is exclusive. At least if people can watch the movie for free anywhere else as well, why will they pay for the SVOD channel? That's the big question. So I think as a filmmaker, you need to see those three different options also in this order. So first see, can I have my movie on a default channel? Is my movie suitable for a default channel? The second question is, can I get my movie on an SVOD channel? And if I can get it on an SVOD channel, is my movie suitable for an SVOD channel? I think most of the movies are suitable for an SVOD channel. And then the last window, in my opinion, is the AVOD channel. So I think that's the order you need to have your movie out there.
Action.
You have to start the first paragraph.
All right. You are invited to the MZIAIF. That's the International Christian Film Festival taking place
from October 15th to October 19th, 2024.
in a virtual setting.
Here's what awaits you. Dive into daily victory entertainment sessions where fun and laughter abounds. Immerse yourself in 12 workshops led by seasoned experts covering various aspects of filmmaking, digital content, and more. Experience soul-stirring praise and worship sessions featuring talented artists.
Participate in these life-changing seminars and spiritual messages and explore the faith and family film interchange. That's the F3 interchange with industry experts. Enjoy global film screenings and witness the celebration of Christian filmmakers worldwide in the Global Award ceremony.
Don't miss out on this incredible faith-based film festival. Now register for free at www.mziaifilmfestival.com.
Join us for an unforgettable journey into the world of Christian filmmaking and storytelling. See
You there.
God bless you.
I think to have your movie out there online, you need three things. My experience is that most people stop the most people that make a movie stop after making the movie. So they make a beautiful movie with a powerful message, but that's it. That's not enough. For online, the artwork, for example, is just as important as the movie itself. Because a customer or someone that, for a person that the movie can be really suitable or really the message is of a big value for them, they are scrolling to an SVOD platform or through YouTube or whatsoever. Then the picture is a big part of their decision. Am I going to watch this movie or am I not going to watch this movie? My experience is if people pitch their movie to me, they just pitch a movie. They don't have artwork or they made artwork in a few hours. But that's not how you need to do it. Most of the time you have put months and months of work in your movie. Please put a big effort in your artwork then as well, because how many people will find your movie, in that question the artwork is the most important. And of course a good trailer. And a trailer is not a summary of the movie. A trailer is something that makes people watch the movie. So you need to grab someone's attention and make him enthusiastic about the movie. He needs to think, oh, I need to watch this. I need to know what will happen. Now I want to tell you a little bit more about our SVOD platform, New Faith Network. We started in December 2017 in just the Netherlands. In the Netherlands we have a really small group of Christians, around 1.2 million active Christians. But we found out there is quite a need in this small group to have a place where they can see faith-based movies. So in the mainstream secular media in the Netherlands, there is no place anymore for faith-based programming, faith-based movies, faith-based series. So for this small group of Christians, it was really important that they had a place where they could find those faith-based movies. So when we started, people were really happy with our product and they were really happy that something like this was there. But for us it was also important that this 1.2 million active Christians knew there was something like a faith-based SVOD platform. So I think next to a platform with beautiful movies, with a powerful message, for a good faith-based SVOD platform you also need good marketing. So we needed to find different ways to have our message about the platform out there. And then the third thing you need for a powerful and good working SVOD platform is good techniques. What I mean with this is we needed to build apps for on TV. We needed to build apps for on your phone. We needed to make it really easy to visit our platform. When we started, our platform was only visible if you were on your browser searching on the website. Right now we have it out there if you open your Apple TV or if you open your other way of smart TV. If you watch on your phone and you download the app, we are out there. That makes a real difference. And we build it ourselves. So we didn't want to be working, for example, with another big company that you need to rely on. We want to do it ourselves. That's a big difference than most of the other faith-based SVOD platforms that are out there. After we started in the Netherlands, after 2 years from the US, so from companies that we worked with, that we bought movies from, but also from other companies, from other places in the world, we got the question, do you want to start in other countries as well? Well, we never thought about it. But, of course, after people mentioned it, we started thinking about it. And in 2019, the first 2 extra countries that we started in were Norway and Sweden, 2 other small countries in Europe. we were quite successful, especially in Norway, and that made us thinking we need to start in more countries. So in 2020 we started in the UK and Ireland, and in 2021 we started in Australia and we started in New Zealand. Right now that makes the counting of the amount of countries where we are available at 7. In those 7 countries, there is a little bit of difference between the successfulty of the platforms. So we are most successful in Australia, in Norway, and in the Netherlands, where we started, of course. I think the reason for the success in those countries was that there is a small group of Christians, but this group is big enough to support a platform like us.